you're burning yourself out, like, you know, by getting too drunk too early on vacation. And we know it's vacation. You want to drink all day, especially when you're at all inclusive. You can wake up and go to the bar. You go to the pool bar. If you got plans that evening, be mindful of how, in the heat, you know, depending on the location you're at, be mindful of how drunk you're getting as the day goes on, because you don't want to be that person at dinner.
Absolutely not.
Like, you don't want to be that person at the club at night that's been tore up all day.
And now you barely keep your eyes open, or you're just annoyed by everybody and everything because you don't want to be here, but you probably prepaid for this excursion, so you here.
Absolutely. Or you're annoying, being overly drunk, and now everybody like, girl, please.
Yeah, child. It's a whole thing. And like, I don't know, for whatever reason, it's kind of glorified, but I don't know why. Hey y'all, hey. Welcome to another episode of Travel, Fly, Sexy. I'm your co-host, Natasha Wilson, owner of Travel Goddess International.
And I'm your co-host, sincerely, Jasmine, owners of Boss Babes Love Brunch.
Period. Welcome to our gender reveal episode.
Yes.
What in the hell?
That is my theme for the week. My nails are also pink and blue. I don't know what's going on. I do know what's going on. It ain't that. That's not going on.
No, but like literally Jasmine and I, every time we walk into the studio, we always be like, oh my gosh, your outfit. And we never coordinate, guys.
Never.
It's always coordinated, but we never coordinate. So here we are today walking in.
The theme is
pink and blue.
Pink and blue. Like my nails.
I love it. Nevertheless, we got a fun episode for you guys today. We are talking about vacation stereotypes.
Yes.
All right. And just in case you're not sure what that means, it's the things that you do on vacation that you just assume you're supposed to do.
But you shouldn't.
But you probably shouldn't, right? But before we jump into that, you already know, a little bit of goddess mail from our inbox to yours.
Yes.
Take us away, Jazz.
Oh my gosh. This week's goddess mail, I say it every week, but this week is crazy.
This week is scary.
This week is crazy. So, okay, we're going to just get right into it because I need to know what Tosh would do and what y'all would do.
Child.
So, imagine being in baggage claim, waiting for your bag to drop, and a raccoon drops.
No, not your bag, but a raccoon comes out the baggage claim.
Yes, there was a raccoon
Child, what?
on baggage claim coming out of where the bags drop in Philadelphia's International Airport.
Of course it was in Philadelphia International
Yes.
Airport.
And this was the biggest raccoon I've ever seen. Like, not in person, but like on video as well. Like, the biggest raccoon I've ever seen in my life.
I fully agree. The first thing I said when I saw the video was, wow, why is this thing so big? That's what she said. But nevertheless, I could not understand. And then I didn't know that it was PHL.
Yes.
So now that I know it's PHL, of course it was that big. Like, it's just like, what are we doing? What are we feeding these animals? What are they finding in our trash? When I say this raccoon was literally a size of a large dog.
Yes. Literally, I was like, it looked like it was breeded with a dog. Like, it was huge. The raccoon was huge.
And then why are you in the baggage? Like, what are you doing? And how did that even happen?
Keep the bag. I'm going to leave.
I don't want that bag.
We'll figure it out later. Like, we will figure it out later. I'll call y'all.
All the more reason to be team carry on.
And it would never be me. Anyway, because I don't check bags. So I'm not over there, because now I'm really not over there, because I'm not looking forward to any surprises.
Let me just say this. The girl that was recording that, more power to you, mama.
Kudos to you, girl, for getting this.
No way. The size of this raccoon in general. Don't play around with raccoons. They're not friendly animals. But the size of this raccoon
was so big.
Oh my gosh.
She did scream at the end.
Well, she was at that point, though, it was too close for me.
She did scream at the end.
Screaming when I see the nose peeking out of the baggage because they're like,
Raccoons are so ugly.
Wait a minute.
It was so scary. Honestly, I've maybe seen a raccoon like once or twice in my life. Like, I avoid like that time of night. I try to avoid like
child. And y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm almost certain they're related to or in the rat family. So I don't want no parts.
I like that. Yeah, I'm cool. So what would you do if you was picking up your check bag and the raccoon popped out?
I would be down one bag.
Keep the bag. Because at this point, I'm just getting back home anyway. I already did what it needed to do.
Yeah, and then I'm just going to submit a claim to the airline. I lost my bag.
Yeah, I'll file a claim or, send it. Like, we'll figure it out. But But also, y'all be letting animals in there with the bags. What be going on back there? Between the plane and getting it back into the airport, what be happening?
It was in someone's check bag or a cage or something, and the little Momo got out.
Oh, yeah.
We shall not know, or we shall, and if we do, we'll let you guys know. But at the end of the day, I don't play around with animals. I don't care what you is. I don't play around with them.
I am okay.
Sorry, bag.
Yeah.
Got you on the flip side.
Keep the raccoon. I'm out.
Baby. Whew, that still stressed me out. Nevertheless.
Yes.
Our product feature of the day.
Yeah, I'm excited about this one.
I got to get into more of like the supplement lifestyle. Yes.
I've been trying
is very much into it, but
I've been trying to be a healthier person. Keyword trying to be. So today's product feature, we have Jane supplements. So they are a hormonal balance supplement. They're all natural. If I'm not mistaken, they are women owned.
Yeah.
Which is always very cool. But these are really good for travel because ultimately hormonal balance, they're making sure you feel like yourself, you know? So while you're traveling, you're up, you're down, the time is changing. And it's like, now I'm not even going to have a good time now that I'm here because I'm aggravated.
Yeah, I can fully speak to like needing to find some type of balance, whether it be hormonal or just dietary or whatever the case might be when traveling. I do suffer from just like feeling abnormally bloated when traveling or getting like swollen ankles because I just probably need more water. So having certain things that will help balance that, I think we probably don't think about it, but I can tell you as someone who continues to travel, over time, your body will tell you what you need. So having something to assist you in that hormonal balance is important.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I have been enduring that travel fatigue lately. Like I've been traveling a lot this year and I've been tired.
The girl is tired.
Mama is tired. But obviously, I want to make the most out of all my travel experiences. So I have been utilizing Jane's supplements on a daily basis. So definitely check them out at janesnaturals.com. Well, janesnatural.com. It'll be in the show notes. And use my code JAS10, JAS10, to get money off.
Period. Thanks, Janes. Or is it Jans? Janes?
Janes? I think Janes.
There we go. Nevertheless, it's about that time because I'm sick of y'all.
This episode is going to be hilarious.
Sick of y'all, okay? You're doing these same things outside because you see somebody else on the internet do it and then somebody else on the internet doing it then and there. And why? You don't even know why you're doing it. You're just doing it.
Effect. It really is a snowball effect.
And I'm sick of it, okay? So we're going to talk about them today. And help me understand why, help y'all understand why not.
Why not?
And maybe be on a better page by the end of this episode. So let's get into these vacation stereotypes because they stress me out.
Let's get into it.
You want to start?
All right, I'll start us off because this is going to get on Tasha nerves, y'all. And I will start by saying I'm a very easy traveler. So I don't often get annoyed, although personally, I have my moments, so I am still me. But I don't always get annoyed by the travel stereotypes. Just like whatever, because everybody just doesn't know better. So it doesn't necessarily always annoy me, but do I notice it? Absolutely. Especially while on the plane. Like those are my favorite ones. But we're gonna start off with when you're actually on your trip, and you're there for, let's say, 4 days, and you book all these excursions.
Why?
So you're doing the jet skis, you're doing the ATVs, you're zip lining. You maybe have like a tequila, a rum tasting, a food tasting.
You're doing the
a
most.
city tour.
Like you're doing the most.
And you just have it all booked because you're so excited. You're like, we're going to Jamaica.
Yeah.
Let's get this stuff on the calendar. And sometimes my clients do this, and then I'll get the emails that they cancel because they realize it doesn't work for your schedule or your life.
Because you're on vacation and you have 4 or 5 days. And how you about to do all of this and still survive this vacation?
You're not.
Don't do that.
Burnt out.
You're burnt out. And your mind, you know how they tell you that your eyes are bigger than your stomach? Your vacation appetite is bigger than you can handle.
Literally, that's what it is. It's literally, because that's me at restaurants. I'm like, there's no way I can finish this. But once you done pay for these excursions, like, what you gonna do?
Exactly. So that's why, the stereotype of booking all the excursions in advance of your arrival is booking all the excursions in advance of the arrival is a stereotype, because most of the time when you get there, you probably want to do 1, maybe 2, depending on how long you are. But you done booked 8. And now they're non-refundable. And now you're obligated. So you on the bus at 6 a.m. still drunk from the night before.
Yes.
And you're miserable. Because you don't want to waste your money.
And then you come back home from vacation and you need to take 2 more days off because you need to sleep. And it's like, no, because I'm very, like, I will suggest go to work the next day. You got more trips to take. Like, save your energy on that last day. Get drunk early, sleep on the flight. Go home, sleep, go to work. You got more trips to take.
Yeah.
So don't burn yourself out. And the reality is these excursions can take 4 to 8 hours.
If that, so sometimes
and a lot
longer.
of energy. These are physical things like zip lining, like AT, like
child, please.
Physical things that like actually take energy. So be mindful of that. And also be mindful of your travel days. I think we often plan these 4-day, 3-night, 5-day, 4-night trips, which are average vacations. But you don't consider your travel days, which are 2
of your days.
Of those days. So depending on the time that you travel, depending on the check-in time of your hotel, depending on the times of these excursions, be mindful of your travel days and, utilize your time wisely. Gotta get some sleep.
Moral of the story, wait till you get there. Visit the concierge desk.
Yes.
See what the options are. Discuss it amongst yourselves. See how you feel and then spend your money.
Yes.
Okay? All right. The next one, child, because if I see another one, I'm going to kick you off myself. See another one. Y'all, can y'all please help me understand the fascination with the jet skis? Like, walk me through it. I'm trying to understand.
I don't get it. I don't get it. But also, I can't swim, so.
But most people on them probably can't either, yet they're on them. Down, up and down the
and the dirt bikes of the water.
The dirt bikes of the water.
The mints of the water.
The mints of the water. Why do we have to do this, guys?
Yo, maybe it's a Philly thing. It really
not. It's absolutely not just a Philly thing.
Philly to Miami, because y'all love that. My Miami clients be like, can we get the jet skis? I'm
absolutely
like, sure.
The Miami clients will absolutely ask for jet skis. That is true. However, they are everywhere. Like, we were in Panama on jet skis. So I'm not saying that people don't do it. It's me. I'm people. I'm just trying to understand the why. Now, granted, Kyrie had never done it, so that's why we did it. But normally, I'm not checking for the jet skis.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just like...
Jet skis is definitely a overrated excursion. I think
it's scary. Like, honestly, I didn't think it was fun. It's scary.
And they're quite expensive. You're paying for what, an hour?
Yeah. Or you maybe 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Yeah, 30 minutes.
And then you also have to pay like security deposit or something. So I know like you pay and then you have to pay something upon arrival. I've never done it myself, so
I will say it's worth doing. It's worth doing one time to say you did it, but I'm just trying to understand why we got to do it every single trip.
Yeah.
It's the same experience, the water, the jet ski, and you. What changes?
Yeah, no.
What changes? But I digress on the jet skis. Let me know.
No more jet skis, y'all.
Let me know.
Do what y'all want.
Do what y'all want. I'm just trying to understand the why.
Maybe it's an adrenaline rush. But then I'm like, y'all be scared to zip line, but y'all be so quick to jet ski.
Right.
Like, let's do the fun stuff. Like, whatever.
Child.
It could also be an aesthetic because, like, y'all like to get on them and get y'all cute little bathing suit pigs. And the guy's like, it's like a baller status. Y'all let us know because I don't know. I've never been on one. But that's what I'm perceiving. Like, it's like, I'm a baller. We was on the jet skis for 3 hours.
Good night. Like, this is like not the reason.
Y'all let us know if that's why.
Oh, and what's another stereotype?
Oh, this one is... I just do not understand the logic. And honestly, we are sharing these because if you do these things, let us know the logic behind it. Maybe we just don't understand why these are popular things to do and travel. Or maybe you're just doing it because you see other people do it and you thought that would be the cool thing to do. Or you thought that would be like, you know, renting Airbnbs. Y'all, especially out of the country.
Oh, Jesus.
Renting Airbnbs out of the country because you want this like villa style aesthetic for your Instagram or whatever. I don't know what it is.
Like, why?
But do you understand that, firstly, this is someone's home.
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, you are responsible for everything throughout your duration.
Like,
here.
That's a vacation? I got to cook, clean, mop, sweep. I make the bed.
I rented an Airbnb like years ago.
That's a vacation.
And the host was like, you want me to change the sheets?
I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, is this refundable?
What you mean? Again?
Or for the first time? Child. But the reality is,
are the sheets changed? You don't know.
You don't know.
Is it clean? You don't. Are there cameras in here? Because I do not feel like because I have cameras around my home, like
as well.
So are there cameras in here? Like it is just so many red flags when it comes to Airbnbs, and then the extra fees. If you don't just pay for a hotel, pay regular normal people taxes, and be done with it, like why I gotta pay you to not change the sheets?
Not pay you to not change.
That's crazy. Or not pay somebody to not change the sheets.
Right, because y'all definitely got this cleaning fee.
Cleaning company when I'm here with you.
And you asking me if the sheets need to be changed. So who the cleaning fee go to then? Oh my goodness.
No more Airbnbs, y'all. We can't say Airbnbs.
Y'all. I'm
sorry. Their business. No shade.
No, because I think, and there's also a difference. And I say this intentionally. There is a difference between an Airbnb and a vacation rental.
Absolutely.
Right? We book vacation rentals.
Yes.
Vacation rentals include butlers. Mm-hmm. They include chefs. They include transportation options to be added. It's a full experience when you're walking into this villa. An Airbnb is not that. An Airbnb is someone's home that you're renting for whatever period of time. So stop doing that. It's possibly a cheaper option depending on how many people you're traveling with, but it's not the vacation experience that you're looking for. If you're looking for a house style, villa style experience overlooking the water and you want all of that with all of the amenities, that's a vacation rental.
Yes.
It's not an Airbnb. Stop booking them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because y'all look crazy in them.
Often like apartments and
y'all look crazy.
Yeah. And sometimes they're not even legal. Like I also rented an Airbnb years ago and landed and it was canceled. Like as soon as I landed, it was like, sorry, we have to cancel. And I'm like, what you mean? So luckily I was able to get a hotel last minute. But the Airbnb host literally canceled upon my landing.
Yeah.
So
because they just regular folks.
To even put your stay in the hands of someone, like they want to come and say, we don't like the way you looking on these cameras. You gotta get out. Like they can. So yeah. No Airbnbs.
Yeah, I'm done with them.
We don't like that.
We done with them. Okay. This one, again, all of these I have done at some point. So let's just be clear. I'm
That
not
is
judging
true.
you because I did it. I'm just questioning you now, today, okay? Nevertheless, this one will absolutely not be me ever again. It's too hard to come back from now in your 30s. Like in your 20s, you can bounce
You
back.
feel it.
But that whole getting blackout drunk every night and like
All
losing
day.
sleep and needing to sleep when you get home from the vacation, throw that away. Like, y'all, if y'all have been around for many of our episodes, y'all already know Jasmine gonna be asleep, and I'm not gonna be too far behind her.
I can't. That's I'm like can't relate.
Like, we gonna have a good time. We're going to go to bed
for sure. Like
I'm not gonna be struggling through this vacation.
7-8 hours solid. Like not like, oh, let's get 4 hours in and like then we got a jam-packed day. And this also goes hand in hand with the excursion. It's like you're burning yourself out, like, by getting too drunk too early on vacation. And we know it's vacation. You want to drink all day. Especially when you're at all inclusive. You can wake up and go to the bar, you go to the pool bar. If you got plans that evening, be mindful of how in the heat, depending on the location you're at, be mindful of how drunk you're getting as the day goes on, because you don't want to be that person at dinner.
Absolutely not.
Like, you don't want to be that person at the club at night that's been tore up all day.
And now you barely keep your eyes open, or you're just annoyed by everybody and everything because you don't want to be here, but you probably prepaid for this excursion, so you here.
Absolutely. Or you're annoying, being overly drunk, and now everybody like, girl, please.
Child. It's a whole thing. And like, I don't know, for whatever reason, it's kind of glorified, but I don't know why.
Yeah.
Like, why
the drinking
are we just
from
celebrating?
The airport to the,
Some people look miserable. You can always tell the people in the group that's not really with this, but I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah.
But like,
I always tell my
dragging
friends,
your friends along.
I have boundaries when it comes to taking shots. Like, I'm all for a cocktail, but I'm not going to be taking shots all day. And y'all think I'm going out. Absolutely not.
Yeah. Now, if you understand that I'll be asleep by 8 o'clock.
Yeah. Now, if we getting lit and then I can go,
then we fine.
Cool. But if you want me to engage, I will not be taking shots. Until it's shot time. Like, when it's shot o'clock, but not all day. Absolutely not.
Child, y'all got to chill and just getting all this drunk like this, okay? It's not good for your health.
Speaking of drunk, this stereotype is so funny because Tosh hates all of these severely.
But this John actually sparked this whole episode
because I just recently endured this, and this is my first time even having it. So that's what makes it just such a funny thing. Henny White.
Child.
Y'all love Henny White.
Y'all don't even know why y'all love Henny White. Y'all just love it.
Tosh hated it. Tosh was like, do not even look at that bottle in the airport with me.
Keep going.
Don't even go over that way.
But for a couple of reasons, like the first one now is they understand that we, with quotations, love Henny White. So now the price is not even as competitive as it used to be when it became a camaraderie. Or is that the right word?
Yeah.
Sure. So now you want to charge me double the price that I would pay at home because I technically can't get it at home, maybe still. Like, I don't know. But the price point for the value is not matching for me anymore. So there's that. And then second of all, it's just Henny White.
It's just Henny White.
It's just Henny White. It's literally just Henny White. We've been introduced to several other cognacs or just brands of alcohol that might exceed your expectations of a Henny White. We don't need it. We just don't need it. I'm not hating on it. I'll drink it if that is what is available, but we just buying it just to buy it.
We like, you do not need to stop in the airport and get this.
We don't need it.
So I just tried Henny White for the first time.
What were your thoughts?
Because my boyfriend insisted on being a stereotype. And he's like, as soon as we land, I'm going to get a bottle of Henny White.
He did not say that.
And I was like, why? Like, so confused. I was like, why?
He couldn't answer it either.
He was like,
didn't know
because I
why.
want it. And I was like, okay, but we went to an all-inclusive resort. He was like, yeah, but I want it. He's on vacation. He's celebrating a promotion. So I'm like, fine.
Like, go
do whatever you want.
Yes.
Mind you, I'm like, Tosh, this nigga.
Definitely got the text.
Like,
we get any white.
I'm like, if that's what you want to do, go ahead. And then they try to sell you two every time. And I'm like, where are you going to? I'm not checking the bag. Where are these things going?
Right. That's the other part.
Mind you, we were on vacation for what? 3 nights? Like, I'm like, we supposed to drink all of this? We did. So it's not that much. It's not that much. It is drinkable. And it was pretty good. But yeah, again, I don't know if it's like the bottle. Like, again, explain these things to us. I don't know what it is that makes it so captivating. Maybe it's the exclusivity, like where you just feel like I can only get this here.
I think that's part of it.
Yeah.
I think it's part of it, but I do think it has become I went on vacation and now it's on my display at home to say I went on vacation.
Yeah. I never thought about that. People be having it in their house.
Yes. They be hype and then they be like cracking it waiting for the occasion.
That's
like you
crazy. That is so true.
Spare me.
That's crazy. It's all right though. I ain't gonna complain. Will I pay $80 for a bottle of it in the airport? No. But it was cool.
So I dropped this question, guys, on my IG last night. And I asked, name some stereotypes that people do just because, vacation stereotypes. Funny enough, I'm pulling it up right now. So if you're watching on the YouTube, you can see me with my phone. If you're listening on the podcast, I got my phone out. But the funny thing is, there were responses, but they all came from men. No ladies responded.
Interesting.
And the responses, in my opinion, are spot on. So I'm going to read a couple. First one says, wearing a bonnet on the plane.
We already talked about that.
I know. And Monique pretty much summed that one up.
Yeah,
so
Auntie already got us.
I don't think we need to
Well, did she though? Because I just saw some. I just saw a group and I was like, wait, but you guys are leaving vacation.
Oh, no, not leaving.
I was so confused.
Leaving is not okay.
I'm like, girl, you got that frontal on. You got your
you want
to
be fresh when you get off that plane.
Boo.
Yes, I respect that. Okay, go for it.
You just came back. What are you doing? Like, if it's messed up, just let it be messed up.
I was going to say, maybe it didn't survive that
but no, it was like
water
a group
day.
of them. Like, it was just like, that's just y'all airport swag. Like, y'all just like to be cozy in the airport. And it's like, girl, put your hair in a ponytail. You don't got to have your bonnet on.
Ooh, coming back from vacation.
That was a new one. Yeah, that was a new one. Because I get the going.
Second one says, or another one here says, taking a picture out of the airplane window. Now, I'm guilty of that, but mostly it's a video, and I know I'm going to use it in some type of real component later on.
Right.
So it's more content than it is, I just want this photo. But most people probably just
selfies on the plane.
That's fair.
I could deal with the window pics. It's the selfies on a plane for me. When it's like, it's like you and your friend and y'all just taking a whole, or you FaceTime someone prior to like the show that you're on a plane. I'm just like, all right.
Not the eye roll.
Let's wrap it up.
Another one is, what is it? Before a girl's trip at the airport, all the girls take a picture showing their passports.
The boomerang. Guilty.
Y'all
been there.
is rude on Instagram, but y'all not wrong, but y'all rude. All right, and then one more. And then there's another one here that says, recording the video of your hotel room.
Guilty. Am I a stereotype?
Maybe. Am I a stereotype?
Maybe.
I will say, reading those and the fact that they all came from men all seemed like they were geared toward women.
Hey, that's what I was like. Even when you said that, I'm like, all men, because usually I think they're the one who live up to these stereotypes.
They own the jet skis. Penny, yep.
Penny White,
blackout drunk.
Zip line, ATV, jet ski, all in one day.
It's the men.
and then blackout drunk because y'all be the drunk ones. Like,
because
I don't know
all
what
in competition with each other.
but men be tore up. Like, I don't know what it is. So honestly, y'all are the stereotypes. But we happy we got some insight from the fellas because maybe we're biased.
Fair enough, because we ladies.
Yeah, because I'm like, y'all are the stereotypes, so not y'all attacking us. Shade.
Oh, well, with that said, what is your, I'll call it guilty pleasure stereotype?
Well, they actually mentioned it. I also am a plain video window seat. Like, I always want the window seat, and I'm going to get a little video, sometimes a little time lapse or something.
The time lapse is wild. She's committed at that point.
One time the flight attendant was like, you have to pull the window up because I had my phone in between the window. And she's like, you got to pull the window up. We're about to land. I'm like, I know. I was just trying to do it for the gram.
Definitely have lost that bet if someone asked me, would Jasmine time lapse a video of the takeoff?
I got such good take down and take off videos.
Yeah,
like, come on.
I would have lost the mess out of that bet. For me, dang. That's a good one. Dang, what were some of the ones they said? They said the bonnet. I'm definitely, absolutely, ever, never, ever doing that. The window thing. I think this is tough because I'm like, what do I like? I really just go on vacation.
Yeah, like I try not to go against the grain.
I feel like I used to do a lot of these things. But now I just show up. Like I just mother F. Like I don't know, maybe like airport photos.
Okay, content in the airport.
Yeah, I definitely will take content in the airport and not post it, but think I'm gonna use it for something and don't. But I like airport content. Like I just like how hustle and bustling is happening, or I like to take videos of the airport because every airport is different. So I totally look like a tourist in international airports because I'm just like, oh, this is cool and this is happening. So
get my video.
Yeah, like I'm like,
I
definitely made Kyrie take all the videos and then like barely use them. So maybe that's my stereotype. I look like a tourist when I'm in the airport.
Yeah, I'm guilty for the same.
Well, drop you guys' stereotypes in the comments.
Yes,
and again, let us know.
Please let us know if you are guilty of any of these. Why?
Because we trying to understand.
Help us understand these travel stereotypes.
But like Jasmine mentioned earlier, we do have our clients, and they love these travel stereotypes, and we love them. We love them for them, right? So if you don't know, Jasmine and I are both a part of Travel Goddess International, which is a full-service travel agency that can assist with bringing your next unforgettable vacation experience to life.
Exactly. So if you would like to do any of these travel stereotypes, allow us to assist you with that. So we have custom travel deals, custom consultations, travel deals, and a bunch of other ways that we can assist with your travel needs.
Right. So we're not judging. We're just here to help. And that's a perfect segue into the traveling travel agent. Because if you don't know, we outside. But of course, we want you to be outside. So our featured travel deal of the week is a 5-day, 4-night trip to Costa Mujeres, which is a beautiful stretch of pristine white beach in Mexico, about 30 minutes from Cancun. Tap in and thank us later. Nevertheless, the dates are going to be early November. And get this, y'all, it's a cute little weekend, long weekend, Friday to Tuesday. Get into it. That. You know, get to save your vacation time with nonstop flights via American Airlines. Flying out of good old CLT, Charlotte, North Carolina, where you at. And staying at a 5-star resort, the Catalonia Costa Mujeres, which go back to episode 2, where we did a deep dive on the Catalonia properties. All of that, guys, 5-star, 5-star, 5-star. Everything's 5-star.
How much?
$1,050 per person. $1,050. $1,050 all in. Now, the reason that rate is so good is because if you know anything about flying out of Charlotte Airport, everything is so expensive.
It is high.
Those flights are outrageous. Like they're charging you $800 to go domestic. Like we have a travel advisor on our team that's based in Charlotte, and she's always just like, I want to be outside, but the way these flights is set up.
Yeah.
So the fact that this whole trip, 5-star resort, luxury accommodations, nonstop flights with American is just $1,000 is a big deal. So that's why we featured it today.
And the Catalonia Costa Mujeres is beautiful.
Yeah.
Like such a gorgeous property.
Stunning. Absolutely. So you need to be there.
Yes.
And for this price, you can be there.
Absolutely. So it'll be in the show notes if you're interested.
Absolutely. And then we can't have vacation without a little brunch vibe. And if you again go back and listen to some episodes, Jasmine did mention a really good brunch spot in Cancun, which is again 30 minutes from Costa Mujeres. So with that being said, it's time to get brunchy.
Let's do it. So this week's brunch abroad, we are going to go to Vegas, and it is the Pepper Club. So this place has been like trending all over like TikTok and Instagram. So the food blogger 𝗚𝗽𝗃 did a review on it, and that was one of the ways that I had stumbled upon it. I wanted to visit when I was in Vegas, but I wasn't able to fit it into my schedule. But it looks amazing. They have great brunch mimosas, other brunch cocktails, and they're known for a ube stuffed French toast. So it looks bomb. Next time I'm in Vegas, I will be there. But also, shameless plug, just dropped the Vegas itinerary. So you want to go to brunch in Vegas? You want to go to Pepper Club? That's a free one. It's in there. But the link to the itinerary will be in the show notes. If you're visiting Vegas anytime soon, check out the Pepper Club and some of these other spots.
Period. The itinerary is itinerarying, okay?
Period.
Go ahead and sleep on them if you want to. You're going to be at your destination trying to figure out what to do.
Right.
Or you booked all these excursions and can't make them all. Like, save yourself the trouble.
The itinerary.
We are making your life easy.
Exactly.
Just follow suit, okay? All right. Last but not least, question of the day. Pretty fitting, I guess. Question of the day, Jasmine. Are you preferring a girls' trip or a vacation?
That is a good question.
I know.
And based on last week's episode, y'all probably think that I'm going to say vacation.
Actually, I don't. Because if you didn't watch last week's episode, we still don't actually know who Jasmine's bae is. So
I'm dead. Vacations are great, though. We spent the whole episode talking about how wonderful they are. And you get to spend time with the person that you love. However, I would say girls trip. Simply because I think it gives you more flexibility. I think for me personally, vacations tend to be more relaxing.
Yes.
And I'm not like really going with like no itinerary, honestly. Whereas a girls trip, that's where the itineraries come from.
That's facts.
That's where the itineraries come from. Because the girls be with it.
Yes. Well, I think this is the first episode where we both have the same answer.
Yes.
Love you, babe, but the girls are a good time. So I'm going to choose the girls' trip every time.
Every time.
Still have love for you, though.
Yeah. We love y'all.
What are you guys choosing? Drop your answer in the comments. Let us know if it's giving girls or guys trip or vacation. Either way, we're here for it.
Yeah, I think the guys gonna go guys trip, but we'll see. Let us know in the comments.
Period. I think that's our episode.
Yes, thanks for tuning in, y'all.
Thanks for tuning in. Stop being a stereotype and book your vacation with Travel Guys International. Okay, thanks.
Period.
But no, really.
No, but really.
Yes, but really, but no, but really. I do just want to say thank you guys for all of the support, like the reposts, the shares, the comments, the vibes on the socials. Like it really has been a thing.
Yes.
And it's been really cool to see. So thanks for all the love and support. Continue to leave us a review because that helps boost us in the algorithm. And we all know we just, algorithms be algorithm. So appreciate that.
Yes.
Anything else?
And be sure to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗀𝗃𝗀𝗃. And if you have any subjects that you would like for us to touch base on, any destinations or topics, feel free to email us at info@𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗀𝗃𝗀𝗃.com, and we got you.
And last but not least, if you have a product that you wish to see featured,
Yes.
also shoot us an email at info@𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗀𝗃𝗀𝗃.com, and we would love to share your product with our audience.
Period.
All right, guys. Until next time.
See y'all next week.
Bye.